computer on the floor. Hi, thanks for tuning in and welcome to my workshop. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Pete Fleischman, and like you, I'm a modeler. And maybe you've seen some of my aircraft models in these magazines, or maybe you've had a chance to take a look at my new book on building F-16 models, or maybe you and I have had a chance to talk online on any of the outstanding online modeling forums that are out there. Today I'm here to share with you a really exciting and innovative new tool for modelers. It's an application for the iPhone and the iPod called ScaleConvert. And with ScaleConvert you can easily move from scale to scale. You can convert one scale to another. You can also convert units of measure in one scale into units of measure in another scale. Now, I build aircraft models mostly, and over the years I've often found it necessary to do some conversion work for my modeling projects. The most recent conversion project that I finished is this 1/32nd scale 2-seat F-16D model. This was converted from Tamiya's single-seat 1/32nd scale Block 32. And I did this conversion project, did the math the old-fashioned way. I worked from drawings of the two-seater that were in 1/72nd and 1/48th scale and scaled those dimensions up to 1/32nd scale with a pencil and a calculator. I did it longhand, and you know what? I hate math. And I found the math very tedious, and there's always the opportunity to introduce error when you do math by hand. So I'm not trusting myself. I often found myself doing the math 2 and even 3 times to make sure I got it right. Now with ScaleConvert, you can save multiple projects with multiple items within each project. So the app will store all the conversions that you'll need. No math errors and no need to keep track of it all with a notebook and a pencil. This app is also the perfect complement to my digital caliper. I work mostly in decimal inches. ScaleConvert will always give me decimal inches as an output option. So transferring those measurements to my work with the caliper is fast, easy, and most importantly, very accurate. Now my latest project is a entirely scratch-built 1/16th scale AT-38B. Here you can see the fuselage shell coming together, and it's pretty big. For this particular project, I'm using ScaleConvert to do all of the scale conversion math. And I gotta tell you, I wish I had had this application years ago when I first started doing this stuff. Here's how it works. All right, let's open up the app and take a look. Here's the icon. Beautiful artwork there. Now let's say I'm working on, I don't know, the main wheels for my AT-38B project. Now I know the diameter of the wheels from my 1/32nd scale drawings is 14 millimeters, but I need to convert that diameter to 1/16th scale and have the application output it for me in decimal inches. Simply open up the app like we did and tap on the previously saved project titled AT-38B, which you can see here. That pulls up a list of all the conversion work that I've done so far for this project. So to convert the dimensions for the main wheel, let's do that right here. We'll add main wheel to this list of items. So tap the plus sign up here in the corner, and we'll come up with a conversion name. I don't know, how about main wheel? That's what we're doing. Now I will input the original scale. In this case, 1/32nd scale. So tap on the initial scale. That pulls up one of these rotary wheels that has all of the popular scales in it. Anything that you would need for aircraft, armor, ships, automobiles, figures, trains, all of that. So we'll scroll to the original dimension, or excuse me, the original scale, which is 1/32nd. And if you notice this, it's also cross-referenced on the rotary wheel in the common figure scale of 54 millimeters. So we'll select select the final scale that we want to work in, which of course is 1/16th scale, which is also in here. There's 1/16th. Now the 1/32nd scale dimensions are 14 millimeters. Now this is what I was getting at. My 1/32nd scale dimensions are millimeters, but I want fractional inches as an output so I can use my digital caliper. So check this out. Initial units millimeters, final units decimal inches, that's all set. So we will input 14 millimeters up here, and real quick, real easy, boom. The app converts it out to decimal inches, 1.1024. Decimal inches. Very easy, very fast, and absolutely foolproof. ScaleConvert will save all of your specific work for a specific project, so you can always refer back to it, and you can even change it if you need to. Now for my big AT38B project here, I've saved everything in ScaleConvert under the imaginative title of AT38B. Now I've got all the work that I've done so far, and you can also name specific items within that project. So I've got, main gear, nose gear door, pitot boom, all of that. And it will also save all of the associated conversion math. Now, if you're anything like me, it doesn't matter how big your workbench is or how much workspace you have. There never seems to be enough room at the workbench. I mean, just look at my workbench. I've got a pretty big bench here, and my AT38B project has completely taken over my workspace. Now, when doing conversion math, there are some computer-based scale converters that you can use. But you know what? I don't have room for a laptop in my workbench. And with all of the cutting and the spraying that I do down here, not to mention the fact that I'm always knocking stuff off my workbench, it's really not an environment that's very safe for my laptop. Now my desktop is all the way upstairs, so the last thing I feel like doing is pushing myself away from the bench to go upstairs and use my desktop to do some conversion math that would be so much simpler to do right here at the bench. Now with ScaleConvert, you can run it off of something that I bet you always have with you at the workbench. Now I don't have an iPhone, but I've always got my phone with me. Most of us do. And you can run ScaleConvert off of your iPhone. Now when I'm at the bench, I always like to listen to music, so I've always got my iPod with me. You can also run ScaleConvert off of your iPod. It doesn't take up any more room. In fact, you can even stick it in your pocket, and it's right there for you whenever you need it. Another really cool feature of ScaleConvert is that you can email directly from the app right back to your computer, or you can even send conversions and dimensions to your colleagues or your friends or whatever. When you look around your workbench and you think about how much money that you spend for your modeling tools, for your compressor, for your airbrush, all of that, I think you'll begin to realize that for the utility and the time savings that ScaleConvert provides, it really is an outstanding value for the money. And you know what? I think it's really cool that modelers finally have an app that we can call our own as well. So that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Build them straight, and we'll talk to you later.